This video is sponsored by Blair's Wire Bonsai Trees. For unique and personalized pieces of beauty and artwork, check out the link in the description and use coupon code BEASTLYGAMER for 10% off your order. What's up guys, Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to the Beastly Gamer channel. Today I want to talk about disingenuous people and companies. Companies that are just unscrupulous and they do a lot of shady shit. There's a company right now in China that is doing a Kickstarter. Now, I know you're thinking Kickstarter must be something original. It must be something that people want. That's not always true. They're actually kickstarting a fucking knockoff or a ripoff of a console. Now, knockoffs and ripoffs have always existed. I even had a ripped off PSP that I bought just to see how it worked years ago. But there have been knockoffs of a PlayStation, of Super Nintendo, all these consoles over the years by companies that just want to make a quick buck. And unfortunately, a lot of people see these knockoffs in stores and they buy them thinking they're getting a deal. And then they go home and realize that it only plays Pac-Man or it plays some really old, illegally emulated games. And it appears this Chinese company that's doing this Kickstarter over in China right now is emulating, or at least stealing the likeness of the PlayStation 4, the console PlayStation 4, and the controller of the Xbox One. Now, if that's not enough, they even stole the name of a slightly popular home console, the Ouya, but they took the A off the end and put an E there, so this thing is called the Ouya. There's an article on GameSpot.com. I'll drop a link in the description. On the Chinese version of Kickstarter right now, you can back a familiar-looking console called Ouya. As you can see, the console itself appears to be modeled after the PS4. While the controller looks very much like the existing Xbox One pad, but with some alterations. There's some more images. I'm going to scroll through them, let you guys see what this thing looks like and how unbelievably blatant this company is. Kotaku reports that Ouya is an Android-based console developed by a company in Shenzhen. It's described as somewhat more powerful than the similarly named Ouya, which was recently acquired by Razer. Now, this is unfortunate. There's going to be people who celebrate birthdays and holidays over in China, and their parents are going to go to the store if this thing is actually funded. They want $15,000 for this Kickstarter, which is not a lot. It's expected to sell for around $70 with one controller. The company behind Ouya reportedly spent more than a year crafting its unique design. What the hell does that mean? How could you spend a year crafting something that was already crafted? Now, more than likely, you've got an Android-based operating system that's going to play emulated games. You did not craft the actual console because you stole the design from the PS4. You did not craft the controller because you stole the design from the Xbox One. So what were you spending a year doing? I have no idea, but it definitely was not in the realm of originality. This company is a bunch of crooks. And like I said, unfortunately, there's going to be kids on their birthdays and during the holidays, you're probably going to see this damn thing under their tree or as it packaged up as a gift for them. And they're going to open it up and they're going to think they got a PS4. Then they're going to turn it on and Sonic 2 is going to start playing. It's just going to be a real fucked up situation. Companies like this need to die. A real quick and painless death. It doesn't need to be slow and lethargic. It needs to be quick. Even over in China, the console has had negative feedback from Chinese citizens because it's a blatant ripoff. Very blatant. That's in the article too. And I think anybody who looks at this can see just how blatant this thing is. It's unbelievable what these companies will do. But unfortunately, there's really nothing people can do about it besides become informed. So you guys let me know. Would you throw a couple bucks to see this ripoff come to America? Do you think that this company needs to just die right now like I do? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give a thumbs up and show support of the Beastly Gamer channel. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.